Laron Chapman here with the Cinematropolis.com for a quick out-of-the-theater review of Wuthering Heights.
So kiss me, and let us both be damned.
Wuthering Heights being the literary classic written by Emily Brontë, and this being a film adaptation, one of many in existence, directed by Emerald Fennell, the Oscar-winning writer-director of Promising Young Woman and the very divisive Saltburn from just a few years ago. I want to start by saying that I am a fan of Emerald Fennell's work. I think that Promising Young Woman was a very audacious and inventive kind of exploration of very sensitive, delicate subject matter. Now with Saltburn, I felt like there was more style over substance, but there were indelible moments in it that have endured for me over the years. Unfortunately for me, I found Wuthering Heights to be a very ambitious mixed bag that's constantly at odds with itself. But before I get into that, I want to start with the positive. The first being Susie Davies' production design, which I thought was extravagant, ornate, eye-catching, chef's kiss. I also thought that Jacqueline Durran's costuming here had a very anachronistic vibe to it, in the sense that the costumes have a very vintage style that's kind of infused with modern sensibilities. I thought that Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, obviously great performers, giving good performances here, but unfortunately I didn't buy into the chemistry between either one of them, which kind of is essential for this project to work. I also felt like they were performing in what felt like a prestige movie, and everything around them, the artificiality of the world that they're in, is kind of screaming for a pulpier or more campy kind of tone, which causes a kind of hodgepodge of elements together that just don't really gel well by the end of it. So I was left not really knowing how to feel and leaving somewhat indifferent. But I do think that there's a lot of talent on display in terms of craft. And I think if you're a fan of Emerald Fennell or these performers, that there's definitely some pleasures to be had. With that being said, having kind of mixed feelings about this, I'm going to go with a C+. I still think it's worth seeing for people who are interested, but it's definitely my least favorite of Emerald Fennell's work up to date.
Do you want me to stop?